Welcome to Talking Crue, an unofficial Motley Crue podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Humphrey, where I talk all things in the world of Motley Crue. This is episode 140 this week, ranking my top 5 John Corabi pre or after Crue songs. But first, this week in Motley news, there is an absolute ton of it. In fact, we got 2 weeks worth of Motley news to catch up on. So happy 27th anniversary to the Motley Crue album Supersonic and Demonic Relics, released on June 29, 1999. I talk about this album on episode 21, so in case you missed that, go back and check that out. Happy 22nd anniversary to the Motley Crue album Music to Crash Your Car, Volume 2, released on June 29, 2004. I talk about that box set on episode 114. June 27th, on a Saturday, Motley Crue The Dirt was played at Regal Cinemas. I didn't actually get a chance to go to this, but did you? Write me a comment down below. Love to know. I'm hoping that this, according to what Nikki has tweeted on X, that hopefully this will be an annual event. So I'm hoping next year they do this again. And but here's my question: what Crue shirt do I wear? Because I got a ton of them. Happy 12 years ago, on July the 2nd, 2014, Motley Crue kicked off the final tour in Grand Rapids, Michigan, with special guest Alice Cooper. If you went to that, write me a comment down below. Love to know. John Corabi's in the news this weekend. Announced a new show on September the 17th in Bristol, Tennessee at Rock the Stockyard Festival. So check out johncorabi.com for all that information. John 5 is in the news. He also announced a new show on November the 12th in Santiago, Chile. Check out john5.com for that. Tommy Lee is in the news. He was on a guest on the Joe Rogan Experience, where he talks about Motley Crue plus tons more. I will post that in the comment section down below and on the Talking Crue Facebook page. I think this is an amazing, awesome, funny interview with Tommy Lee. It is a little 2 hours long, but yeah, it's definitely worth listening to. Motley Crue asked help to make Kickstart My Heart, the song, on Spotify to help make it to 1 billion views. The last I looked, it was at 977,480,098. So let's do this. I actually talked about this, the top 5 and bottom 5 songs most streamed Motley Crue songs on Spotify. I talk about that on episode 82. I think this is really interesting. So let's help make it a billion. Motley Crue played on July the 4th in Winnipeg, Canada. And this coming Sunday, they're going to be in Vancouver. So if you went to that show in Winnipeg, write me a comment down below. If you're going to the show in Vancouver, write me a comment down below. Love to know. And John 5 is right back in the news. He released his 5th single off the album Ghost, You, Me, and the Devil Make 3. I think this music video and this song is absolutely freaking awesome. I did a bonus episode all about this Wednesday, so in case you missed that, go check that out. That's why you need to hit that subscribe button. You never know when I do a bonus episode. And that is it in Motley news. Like I said, 2 weeks worth, and it was a lot of it. Plus Motley Crue, a lot of Motley Crue news, and I love it. So anyway, let's get right into this week's episode, and that is episode 140, ranking my top 5 John Corabi pre or after Crue songs. On this week's episode, I thought it would be funny, or I thought it would be cool to do a ranking. I hadn't done a ranking in a while, and talk about my favorite top 5 John Corabi songs pre and after Crue. And there's a tons of songs to choose from. You got Angoria, the Scream, and that's pre-Motley Crue. And then after Motley Crue, you got the Union, 24/7, The Dead Daisies, and his solo albums. So I'm going to start with number 5 and go to number 1. So here we go. I do have some honorable mentions for this. I could have easily did a top 10, but I decided to really cut myself and make it just the top 5. So here we go. Some honorable mentions. Robin's song off the Union debut album. I love that song. Everything's Alright. That's another Union song off the Blue Room album. And Rise Up. That's a Dead Daisy song. I love that one as well. So yeah, there's my honorable mentions. So here we go. Let's get into the countdown, as they say. Coming in at number 5 is If I Had a Dime. It was originally an Angoria song, but the version I love is off the John Corabi Unplugged album. I absolutely love this song. I think it is absolutely brilliant. Song 4, coming in at number 4, is Last Time I Saw the Sun. This is a Dead Daisies song off their album Make Some Noise, or Live and Loud. That's the version I heard first, was the Live and Loud album, and then I went back and listened to the studio version. Either way, I love this song. I think it's so freaking good. Then coming in at number 3 is When I Was Young. It comes off his new solo album, New Day. First time I ever heard this. In fact, I did a bonus episode of this song. I absolutely love it. I still love it to this day. It's so freaking catchy. It just stays in my head. It's just naming the song. It's in my head as we speak. Yeah, I love that song. Coming in at number 2 is Father, Mother, Son. Comes off the Scream, Let It Scream album. I love this song so much. It hits me emotionally every time I hear it. And yeah, still to this day, I can't get over that song. It's that good. And now, coming in at number 1, and that is Love, I Don't Need It Anymore. It comes off the Union debut album. I absolutely love this song. In fact, throughout the John Corabi series that I did, every time this song came out, I gloat over it. I love it. I'd say the studio version, the live version, the unplugged version, it never gets old to me. I love all those versions of this song. Yeah, I love it. Love, I Don't Need It Anymore. So that's it for this week. Homework this week. You tell me what's your favorite John Corabi pre or after Crue songs. Write me a comment down below. Love to know. And that's it for this week. Next week is episode 141. I'm going to start revisiting the Motley Crue studio albums, and I'm going to do them closer to an anniversary date. In fact, an album will be celebrating 26 years old tomorrow, July the 11th, and that's the one I'm going to start with. Episode 141, revisit Motley Crue New Tattoo album, but I'm going to rank the songs on these albums when I do these revisits. Some of them are going to be super easy, some of them are going to be super hard, like this album right here, The Shout at the Devil. A lot of them. Dr. Feelgood especially as well. So that's what I'm going to be talking about next week. And that's it. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend. I sure did. If you know anybody that's a Motley Crue fan, likes to talk about Motley Crue, hear about Motley Crue, send them this way. Hit that share button, copy the link, and send it to them. Tell them go on Google, Firefox, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, and tell them type in Talking Crue. All the episodes will pop up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button yourself. Give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. It helps out the podcast a whole lot. I want to welcome all the new subscribers on YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. It is absolutely freaking fantastic to have you here. I want to thank everybody who gives me thumbs up, send us homework questions. Love that as well. And that's it. It's great to be back. And that's it. And I'll see you guys next Friday. And you just took a ride on the wild side.